From the heart of Wayne County, this is Wayne Goldsboro Television, Goldsboro, North Carolina.
Today is Thursday. It is the 28th of the month of January, 2016, and this is Wayne Goldsboro Television. Hello to you. I'm Wayne Alley.
And I'm Kate Daniels.
And hello to you.
And hello to you.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay. Well, it's another day. We're Thursday, and we're quickly working our way toward the weekend. The weather has just been interesting.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Interesting.
Interesting. You know, I started reading words of the day earlier in the week. I have another one.
What is it?
Delectation. Delectation, delectation, which means pleasure and delight. Kind of like ice cream.
Yes.
Yeah.
Use it in a sentence.
I showed up with a box of chocolates for her delectation.
Oh. Okay.
A box of chocolates. That's right. Okay, let me give you another one here real quick.
Okay.
They say it's pronounced epigone. E-P-I-G-O-N-E.
Okay.
I thought it was a pigeony. What do I know? But anyway, epigone is a less distinguished follower or imitator of someone, especially of an artist or a philosopher.
Okay.
Obviously an admirer. But using it in a sentence, even their most loyal fans knew the Monkees were a silly, manufactured epigone of the Beatles.
Wow.
That's blasphemous.
Wow.
I know. Yeah, boy, that's kind of close to home there, doggone it. Yeah, okay.
Very neat.
Today is the 28th, right?
28th.
Looking for poll workers to help with the elections. You know, it's a big election year. And primaries are in March, and we need help, or the Board of Elections needs help with poll workers. And if you want to know exactly what that entails, then call the Board of Elections office. 919-731-1411, 919-731-1411.
Very nice.
All right.
We will announce tonight at our annual banquet who the award winner of the prestigious Cornerstone Award will be, along with some other announcements. So I can't wait to share back with you
I can't wait to hear who it is.
about that. In the first week of February, we invite the community to come on February the 4th. It's a Thursday, to join us downtown at Cornerstone Commons.
Mm-hmm.
We will do the official dedication for the person who will be acknowledged this evening for the annual banquet. So on February 4th, we do hope to see everyone for that.
That will be great. And it is a prestigious award, and the person who receives that award is, of course, certainly has earned the recognition.
It is incredible, the work that the men and women who have been awarded in the past, and a lot of it is
So true.
behind the scenes that the community may or may not be aware of. And the award recipient is chosen by the former people who have received the award. So the Cornerstone Award is decided upon by the makeup of the past winner. So it is quite remarkable. And that following week on the 13th of February, which is a Saturday, we're going to be at Heritage Farms, which is located off of Arrington Bridge Road. They're going to have their official grand opening, ribbon cutting. They're going to have music, barbecue plates. Great opportunity to come off. So it's right off of Arrington Bridge Road. It is one of the neatest spots that you'll find. It's kind of a hidden gem. They've opened this year, but you need to go in. It's fresh products. Awesome production. So you can go to Facebook or to the Chamber's website and learn more about them. But it is Cheshire Pork, Heritage Farms. They've got everything from the ham, all pork products that you can think of, fresh eggs, shirts, T-shirts, cool stuff. So great family here locally. Esther Ivy Najapal is one of the owners, and Marlo Ivy Vaughn is the other owner, and they'll take good care of you. But it's a neat spot in Wayne County that is born and bred in Wayne County, and they are shipping all over the country. All over the country.
All over the country?
Yes.
Wow.
So there was the debut back on the 26th. Is it the 26th at the Forum Life at the Paramount Theater? I know Kevin Johnson was talking about that debut,
yes,
and it is absolutely incredible.
Yes.
So to tie that in, look around us. Agriculture is everywhere.
Thank goodness.
Amen.
Yes, because that's so important here in Wayne County.
That's right.
And Wayne County is one of the heavy hitters in agriculture across the country. That is a
Our
fact.
number one economic engine is agriculture.
That's right.
In Wayne County.
Exactly right. Well, let's see what else we have here. I did the word thing. Oh, here's today's trivia question.
Trivia.
Trivia question for today. The category is Winston Churchill.
Okay.
Sir Winston Churchill. Winston Churchill, of course, born in Britain. Yeah.
Oh, he's not agreeing with it.
Well, he was. He was born in Britain.
But you're not agreeing with the question.
Well, I've got three good ones here, but I'll ask one.
Okay.
Winston Churchill was the first individual to be named an honorary citizen of what world nation? Now, there's only, 200, 210, not that many, 205 nations around the world. And, of course, this was just immediately after World War II. He was named an honorary citizen.
Okay.
Of this country. What country was it? That's the question. I have the answer for you in a few minutes. Yeah. Okay. Again. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. Today is the 28th. Birthdays today include a guy named Nicholas Pryor. He's done everything in the world you could do. He's done a lot of soap operas, cop shows, and all that. He's 81 today.
You'd know him if you saw him.
You'd know if you saw him. Thank you very much for saying that. Alan Alda, you remember him as Hawkeye Pierce from the TV show MASH, and a bunch of other stuff. Alan Alda's 80 today. 80 he is. I can't believe that. John Beck is an actor. He's another guy that you'd know if you saw him. Lots of stuff. He's 73. Susan Howard was on Dallas. She played Donna Culver. She's 72. Rick Warren, the minister, the author, he's 62 today. And Elijah Wood, the star of Lord of the Rings, Frodo Baggins, he was also in Hobbit. He was on TV show Wilfred. He's 35 years today, hard to believe.
Wow.
Yeah, the 28th of the month
It's like 12.
is Data Privacy Day, National Kazoo Day. I used to go to the kazoo all the time and look at all the animals. What do you think? There was a giraffe, there was a rhinoceros, and a monkey. Anyway. Okay. It's also whatever day it is.
Whatever day
it is another day. Okay. I guess we got to go to our interviews now.
Today we're in the Wayne County Courthouse in the mapping section of our tax department. We're talking with Matthew Buebe, who is a director here, right, Matthew?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay, you sure about that now? Okay, how long you been with the county, Matthew?
About 10 years.
And this is the mapping section. Now, what does that have to do with our tax department?
Well, whatever property you're being taxed on, you want to know where it's at. So we map it out for you and show you where it is.
You work closely with the GIS area in the planning
We work
department.
directly with GIS and planning, yes.
So how do you differ? I mean, what do they do, and then how does it differ from what you do?
Well, planning covers a wide variety of things. We're pretty much specialized just in property boundaries,
Okay.
city limits, things like that.
All right, now how has technology advanced the laying out of property lines and the complexity with which that's been simplified?
Oh, if you were in here several years ago, we would have been piled in paperwork, plans, big tables, desks, dust everywhere.
Yeah.
It was chaotic.
I can
We got
imagine.
everything down to the computers right now, and I can do everything from 3 monitors, and I can do it so much quicker than. Yeah, before it would take days to map out a piece of property today.
How much do satellites play in this?
None.
None. You don't
No.
use satellites
No.
at all.
No.
All right, then how does it work?
Well, we start with deeds.
Deeds, okay.
Yeah, if you buy a piece of property,
Right.
you want to know where it's at, or you
Right.
want to separate it from a parent tract or a farm, you submit a deed. We get the deed. We take your deed, we cut it out, we cut out your piece of property or your subdivision, lay it out, and finalize it from there. Once we get the map all set, we forward everything to the tax department, and then they will kick out your tax bill, and you'll get the notice next year.
Oh boy. Okay, so but the lines have to be exact, and they were not always exact, were they?
No. Years ago, I just did one yesterday. We were lucky to be within 100 feet. But with North Carolina and the new photography system, and we're getting updated all the time, we're almost down to about 2 feet now in our accuracy. So we're getting really good. Of course, all the old deeds, things like that, and digitizing everything. It's quite a chore, but we get it done.
Okay, so what makes them so accurate? What makes the lines of the property lines and boundaries so accurate? I mean, you mentioned photography.
Yeah, well, the main thing is the state-sponsored photography. We have 2 consecutive years, 2010 and 2013, where the photography is guaranteed by the Secretary of State's office to be within 2 feet. So we can take our data, synchronize it with that, fine-tune it, and get it right into place.
So it's that accurate then, and it comes from the Secretary of State's office.
Yeah, they sponsor it and put it out. All the counties pay for it, and they do the whole state every 4 years.
All right, so it's within 2 feet. That's pretty good.
We're trying to get there. We're
right,
still
but
bringing
now-
our maps up to date.
But still, the older maps and the older deeds and such is still some work to be done there.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's lots of maintenance to do, and we have to keep up with it. I'm editing from the minute I come into work to the minute I go home.
So do you attack one of these changes as they come up, or are you constantly making upgrades and updates?
It's constant.
It's a constant
Every deed is a complete separate entity, and you have to treat it as such. You can't do a blanket approach to anything. Everything's particular. And Wayne County is almost 67,000 parcels now.
Really?
So even for me to try to do, if I were to do one parcel a day,
Yeah.
I
That's
mean,
a long time.
yeah.
That's a
So,
long time.
so you know,
That's 200 years.
yeah, easy,
We're
yeah.
roughly,
So like I said, we're constantly busy. We're always on top of it.
Okay.
And,
Okay, so how long does it take for you to upgrade one like that or update a parcel? Of course, I know it depends on the parcel
with the new
itself.
technology, the majority of our time before was all in research. Now that the Register of Deeds is up to date and planning keeps their stuff up to date, we can do all of our research in a matter of minutes now.
Wow.
So if I get a brand new deed in saying cut my property in half and sell it to my son, it'll maybe take me 5-10 minutes, and it takes me another half hour to do the paperwork.
How long do you the paperwork? I have that paperwork.
Yeah.
So Matthew, does that happen often? Do
Every
we have
day.
a lot, really?
Yeah.
Property's being divided up
Every day. Yeah.
every day, and right now we have over 67,000 parcels.
Yeah, last year we averaged over 3,300 deeds a year last year. So we averaged 12 properties a day minimum.
Whoa.
So
Yeah, it's busy.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wayne County wasn't hurt at all by the recession. We're a happening place.
Yeah, and we're growing.
Yeah.
We're really growing
Yeah.
very quickly. So what would help your office move faster, or are we at the point that we're very efficient now?
We are actually very efficient. We're just waiting for new technologies to come out, and the computers are up to date. IT department does good. Like I said, the planning department does a great job. The main thing is just the customers. It's the it depends if customers are concerned about something happening in their neighborhood, they want to come in here and find out what's going on. So we have to explain it to them, help them answer the questions, and that's really one of the best parts about our job. Is somebody comes in, hey, I want a new home. Can you tell me what my deed actually says? So we explain their deeds.
Are
to
the
them.
deeds ever wrong?
Yes.
And well, without getting in trouble here, what would be some of the problems that would cause the deeds to be
Just
wrong?
as simple, just typos sometimes.
Okay.
Like I said, we do deeds, so the very first thing we do before we do anything is verify somebody actually owns the property before they can sell it to somebody else. So that's the very first thing we have to do is you research ownership. and then we verify where it's at and the description matches. Really what we do is we combine the attorney's office, surveyors, ownership. I mean, we combine all of these into one. We're kind of like the middleman for all, all the different places. So.
So once you have the ownership established and you have the deeds established as being right or corrected, and then you have the mapping done, and then the property owner can then take this information and do what? Sell the property?
Yeah,
buy the
anything they
property?
want. Like I said, we're up to date. So if somebody separates a piece of property out and they want to see it on the map right away, what's it look like? We're updated within 24 hours.
Wow.
I mean, if I do some work today, you will see it tomorrow morning when you get up on your map. You can bring up the map, online maps. You can do everything from your house, and we teach people that all the time. And it makes it great, exciting. But they can see our updates right away, the very next day. They can see the changes that they made. So yeah, they can sell the property, improve it, whatever they want to do.
And
It's
they
their
can pretty
property. They can do whatever they
Pretty
want.
much rely on those numbers and the lines, property lines on the map that they see on the computer.
Yeah. If something's wrong, they will call us and say, "Hey, can you look at my property and straighten it out?" And it may not affect anything. They just want it perfect. So.
Now, to get to that online, you go to waynegov.com.
Of course, waynegov.com. Just go to the eGov tab at the top of the thing.
eGov,
Yeah.
okay.
As soon as you put your mouse over that, it'll drop down to top one, GIS maps. Just click on that.
All right.
Hit the accept, and you're right in. So.
You know, I've been to that site, and you guys, it's amazing what you can find there. There's so much detailed information
Yes,
there.
there is.
A tremendous amount of detailed information. You can look at your own property, as a matter of fact, and just say, "Oh, I didn't know it looked like that." You know?
And the customers call us. We tell them, just give us a call and we'll tell you how to do it. We'll tell you what button to push, and you don't even have to leave your house.
Oh, okay. So if they have trouble getting online, yeah, they can call you up.
Oh, yeah.
What's your phone number?
Think
about it now.
I'd have to look, but
Time's almost up.
but you can look us up underneath the tax department, GIS
okay.
mapping section.
All right.
And
All right,
let
here
me
we
see
go. We're
what-
going to look it up right now.
Okay.
The number is 919.
731-1585.
You sure?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Here. It's right here in writing.
It's in writing right here. 731-1585.
Yes.
Okay. You're a good sport, Matthew.
Oh,
Thank you
no
for
problem.
speaking with us.
Oh, thanks for coming in.
Matthew Buebe is with us. He's the director of the mapping part of our tax department here at Wayne County. Matthew, thank you.
Thank you.
We're outside the Wayne County Courthouse. We're talking to Kendall Lee. Kendall, there's a lot of noise in the background here. What's going on?
We are changing the air conditioning units into server room that controls all of the county's computer systems.
Oh, okay.
Adding air conditioning units up there, that the computer equipment gets really hot, and they needed to add 2 more air conditioners to cool that down.
I understand part of the reason for that is because we only had the one system there, and if something happened to it, we'd really be in trouble.
That's absolutely correct.
All right,
Yes, sir.
because those computers are really important to the everyday system that runs the county.
Yes, sir. We would be in trouble if that system got too hot. And like you said, we didn't have a backup. The one unit that was up there, or 2, I think there's actually 2.
There's actually 2,
But
yeah.
there was no backup for them at all. So now there'll be 4. And like I said, they'll back up each other. I don't know that they'll all run at the same time, but they'll be up there to back up each other. And we're in the process of having an engineer design a generator that will just run that server room.
Okay, now that server room gets very, very hot. There's a lot of electronic equipment in there, and that generates a lot of heat.
Absolutely. Yes, sir, it does. It gets really hot in there.
It's really hot in there, and it's necessary that equipment stay cool. Otherwise, it'll shut down.
And then when it shuts down, all of it shuts down in the county.
All right,
Not
and
big deal.
that will affect somehow, directly or indirectly, will affect every single citizen in Wayne County if we lose our computer control.
It'll control every computer that the county owns. It will control that. It controls that.
So let's hope all this works.
yes, I hope
All
it
right.
does.
Kendall Lee is the Director of Facilities for the County of Wayne, and I thank you for talking with us.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
These are what they call inline air coolers. They're not designed to cool the room, they're designed to cool the equipment. Suck the honey around the hot aisle, cool it, blow it up. but there's sensors on all of our racks. So if I hold my finger on a sensor, they're going to detect that there's a temperature change, and they're going to start adjusting. Both of the units in unison. They're going to start increasing. And cool again. Sounds like a dead engine. Did you notice both units increase at the exact same time? When these units go live, all four will do the exact same thing at the same time. They work in unison. But you'll notice how much quieter they are. Our virtual environment, all that's being replaced, that whole rack, all of that, and this entire rack, that's our virtual upgrade this year. That's the 700,000 that we're. All right, again, these are the new inline air coolers. So we're going to have four all together in the data center. And this is one of the critical systems that it's actually cooling. This right here is what runs our virtual desktop environment. Right now we've got over 500 desktop virtualized users in the county, and these servers here have replaced over 500 computer systems. So although this equipment is expensive, it actually is a lot less cheaper than having to replace computer systems every 5 years. 500 computers. Not to mention much easier to manage.
The year was 1953, and General Dwight D. Eisenhower is President of the United States, and the first issue of TV Guide magazine is published in the spring. In that same year in Wayne County, county commissioners learned that Seymour Johnson Field is being reactivated. In response to that news, the commissioners pass a resolution stating that there's a substantial shortage of housing in Wayne County for military personnel. The commissioners asked federal authorities to declare Goldsboro and Wayne County a critical defense housing area, according to the Housing and Rent Act of 1947. Commissioners agreed to pay A.J. Maxwell Jr. $2,400 for preliminary plans and estimates for a courthouse addition and jail. The board also passes a budget of $1.86 million and levies a 93-cent tax rate per $100 valuation. This moment in history has been brought to you on behalf of the Wayne County Commissioners, bringing you a sense of the past with an eye on the future.
We're back on Wayne Goldsboro Television, and good day to you as well. You see that guy right there?
I do see that guy right there. He's good people.
Yeah, good people, yeah. Sockdologer.
What does that mean?
That means something that settles a matter, a decisive blow, or an answer.
Okay.
Boom. In a sentence, on the playground, I know you are, but what am I, is the ultimate sockdologer to any argument.
Mm-hmm.
You remember Pee Wee Herman?
Sure.
You remember Pee Wee Herman? He always said, I know you are, but what am I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
like these words.
Sockdologer.
Sockdologer.
Sockdologer. That's a good one there. All right. What else? Oh, the answer to today's trivia question. Winston Churchill was the answer to the question. Was the first individual to be named an honorary citizen of what nation?
What's the answer?
The answer is the USA. He
Here's your
was
sign.
the first individual to be named an honorary citizen
Really?
of America. And I'll never forget, I remember a few years ago, they tried to do the same thing for Alexander Solzhenitsyn, and he said, no thanks. He said, no, I'm happy where I am, thank you. But it was just honorary, come on, man.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, what else do we have here? No, we don't want that one.
Going through your stuff. Well, we are wrapping up the end of a month, and February is already
yeah.
gearing up to be a busy time for the
yeah.
community. We got
Busy,
a lot of events going on. Parks and Rec, I know they're a very good friend to the show with the City of Goldsboro. If you are on social media, do like their page. Any of these organizations that you're like, I want to keep up with what Downtown Goldsboro is doing, or City of Goldsboro, Parks and Rec, Paramount Theater, Arts Council, Chamber, all this stuff. If you are on social media, if you just click like, you will automatically start following them, and you'll be able to see upcoming things. So we try to keep it current and bring the information to you, but it is a lot of information. And as always, reach out to the Chamber if you'd like to know of upcoming events and happenings in the community. We've got a transportation hot topic coming up.
Oh, yeah.
We have North Carolina Secretary of Transportation Nicholas Tennyson joining us on Wednesday, February 17th. This is a luncheon. Come have lunch. Let us know ahead of time so we can get you registered. But we've got a lot to talk about and concerns for Wayne County and in the state of North Carolina and what's going on in transportation.
There is so much going on, especially now that the bus is leaving our GTWA.
Yep.
Don't ask me how to spell it. Gutwa, Gutwa, whatever. And the bus heading to Wilson to catch the Amtrak. It's the Amtrak bus connection.
There's a lot of great things going on. And as with everything in any community, progress that's being made, the decisions that are going on around us, those decisions were made several years back. Sometimes it's all 15 years ago, and some in recent years. So we need to be at the table. We need to have these conversations so we can prepare for future growth in North Carolina and in Wayne County.
Yeah, they keep opening snippets and sections of the new highway bypass around the city over there. So there's just a lot going on now. The 2016 Middle School Career Fair will be held on the 23rd of the month, and that's a Tuesday. But on, that's set up. The Career Fair opens at 8 o'clock for students on the 23rd.
That's right. And then on the 24th, there'll be a STEM fair. So it's a two-day event orchestrated through the Chambers, Wayne Education Network. We're going to have a lot of vendors there both days. We thank the business community, and we thank the parents that are watching that have students that are in 8th grade right now in Wayne County Public Schools, private schools, and homeschooled for the opportunity for them to participate. The whole goal of this is to spark a fire in a young person's mind of, what if I go in this direction for a career? You know, you don't have to know what you're doing when you're in 8th grade. You don't even have to know beyond that. But the hope is to spark a fire in a career field that maybe they wouldn't know of otherwise. So thank you to the community members who make this a success, and thank you to the students, because it is a wonderful experience. And we'll do a STEM fair the next day. We have business after hours coming up in February on the 18th. We're going to be at Great Harvest Bread.
Wow.
Yummy.
Oh, boy.
Yummy. So lots going on.
Lots going on.
Yes.
Young people throughout their entire lives will approach forks in the road, if you will. And if you can help guide them to the right fork, I don't mean the right versus left, I mean to the correct fork, then you're helping them immensely.
That's right.
Yeah.
And so often what we have found is, we have a speakers bureau where we're getting people together, and we're almost at 100 of people that have said, I will give 15 minutes of my time once every couple of months, or however often is needed, to go into a classroom and share about my career field. So when we've contacted people, and said, would you be interested? We've heard this so often. Well, nobody really cares about what I do. I'm just a fill in the blank, whatever it is. And it's wrong. It's all these jobs and career fields and opportunities. It's obviously interesting for you to have gone that career path. There's going to be a young boy or young girl in that class that would go, you know what? I don't want to be front and center in a career and talk in front of people, but I'm really, really good at figuring out problem-solving skills. And I like to work by myself, or I like the team environment. All those things take into consideration, and then if you can get them focused on, what if I could go in a direction like this, they will, and studies have shown, stay more focused in school and be excited about going to school.
That's true.
So, there's a gift in all of us, so it's a neat opportunity.
That works for me. We got to go. We'll be back in here tomorrow, beginning at 7 o'clock, and then again the show repeats at noon, and then at 5:30 p.m. Please join us tomorrow. We'll be right here, and we hope you're right there. So until then, I'm Wayne Alley.
And I'm Kate Daniels.
And this is Wayne Goldsboro Television.